I really like that we went up all those stairs only to emerge on the same bridge we were just standing on. That's a really cool perspective trick. I really like that.
Yeah, it's like an Escher kind of thing.
Yeah. I really like how they just combine random parts of the game. Like it's like a guy standing on a kayak with an accordion just going
just to really get the David Lynch going.
That's right. I guess, or it could be a Fight Club thing. I am Alan's accordion.
Oh, I am Alan's guinea pig.
Hey, we were running on a wheel. We were like a guinea pig earlier.
Guinea pigs are not allowed to run on wheels.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, it's true. Guinea pigs can't use wheels. And the reason is because they don't have flexy little spines.
Oh my god.
Break their back. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So there's your final guinea pig care tip for the LP.
Wow. All this time I thought they were like, other small animals and they could run in wheels.
No, they're entirely worthless. They're the worst designed creature in the world.
They're just ovals with legs.
Exactly. They're essentially just a potato with a face on one end.
It's like learning to control your dreams. There's a connection.
You were in my dream.
Yes. I taught you. You fixed the foolish mistake I made with Barbara.
Never get involved with your teaching assistant.
You fixed the mistake I made with Barbara by destroying her. Thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah.
Much appreciated, Alan.
Actually, come to think of it, Alan, call me after the show. I'd work for you.
Always a big fan of handsome writer buffs like yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of buffs, have you been working out, Alan Wake?
Yeah. Because this appendix is incredibly bloated. Wait. Hold on.
It turns out that Alan is like writing dialogue for Zane, so it's just like, man, Alan, you're so buff and strong and cool. Wait, I didn't say that.
Wow, Alan, I bet you could do like 200 push-ups.
Make that 300.
Gosh, Alan, I bet every lady in the world is in love with you.
I bet you could do 300 push-ups, one for every 1-star review of your books. I mean 5 stars.
That's right. Every 5-star review of your book. You're amazing. You're the best at everything. And I, Thomas Zane, am a butt.
I am a big smelly doo-doo head who can't write worth a gosh darn compared to you, Alan Wake.
I am the worst, and you're the best. You're a genius.
Please, come over and give me a noogie. I deserve it for being such a big nerd.
Now I'm gonna dump this ice cream on my head. And just rub it all around my diving helmet. Ah, birds!
Hey,
This is our revenge for making fun of Thomas Zane!
those aren't copies of The Sudden Stop. I guess it really is Zane taking his revenge.
Oh man. I bet those birds all ate copies of the Sudden Stop, though.
Actually, Zane, after the events of this game, Zane grew tired of being taunted by Alan, and he moved to New Jersey and joined the NYPD. Learned how to dual-wield Berettas. Oh my god!
Wow. Oh boy.
It's fine, I'll just fight 500 enemies on this little platform.
Yeah, no problem. This is what you've trained for.
That's right. Alan Wake, Writer Ninja.
I couldn't be stopped, because I know the secrets of the video game pros.
Do you mean pros like professionals or pros like with an E?
Oh! I'll leave that homophonous.
Ah! Clever.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You have such a way with words, Alan Wake. I mean Skippy Granola.
Whoa! Let's not say things we can't take back.
I would never compare Alan Wake to you.
Oh, I can't believe that my crazy brain turned off the lighthouse.
Even with the light
I
going,
know.
all I could do was keep going.
This is pretty precarious. Gotta say, Alan, you're not making this easy on yourself. I wish that every time you used one of the rock words, like a stinger from Old Gods of Asgard played.
Oh, so cool.
Boulder of the Elder God.
Who knew that rock and roll would save the space?
I knew.
Wait a minute.
I do.
I'm so glad you decided
Yeah.
to come back to me.
I get it. I'm crazy. I admit. Sorry I broke your nose. You're a genius. I'm a butt.
I'm not sorry I broke his nose.
Oh.
Since we're being so frank here, Alan, and let me just reiterate how happy I am that you've had this breakthrough, I would like to summarize your condition.
By all means.
And please, just let me know if you think I'm being unfair.
All right.
Well, let's start with the obvious. The car crash. Untreated head trauma. All due respect to Doc Nelson, but he's hardly a neurosurgeon. I think that the injury has affected you more than you realize.
Yeah, I have had bad headaches.
Then there's your history of substance abuse, which, combined with your chronic insomnia, has resulted in hallucinations and extremely poor impulse control. That's a dangerous combination, one which your wife has unfortunately had to suffer from far more than you.
I know she has.
I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that you are existing in a state of all-encompassing denial. Your vivid fantasy casts you as a heroic victim and allows you to skirt responsibility for your own actions. It allows you to solve your imaginary problems and dismiss the things that truly trouble you. In your self-serving delusions, your personal problems are assets that allow you to save Alice, perhaps even the world.
Dr. Hartman, I think that's spot on. I can't argue with any of that.
Well, I'm sure I'm stating the obvious. I don't want to labor the point, but, well,
No, I understand. It's important that I face it.
precisely, Alan. You've put so much effort and imagination into this self-deception, but what good has it really done for you? You refused my offer of help, and here you are. Did being so obdurate really get you to a better place?
No.
No. And did it really help Alice? Was this really the best thing for your wife?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why don't we find out? You know, I've been talking with her. There's something she wanted you to hear.
Oh, hey. That sounds like fun.
All I ever wanted was to help you, Alan. I ate all the shit you handed out and tried to understand your pathetic, wealthy white male drama until my life consisted of managing your never-ending crisis. I hate you for your childish temper and the arrogance and self-indulgent pride that undermine all efforts to drag you out of the hole you insisted on digging for yourself. I hate you for leaving me in the dark with that insane monster bitch! All you had to do was act like a loving human being for once in your life and stay with me. If your dramatic exit hadn't been more important than making sure I was all right, she would never have taken me. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I don't want to know. I don't think I'll ever be all right. The only thing that keeps me from killing myself is the hope that I'll never see you again.
Ouch.
I just can't argue with that. I think I should stay here before I ruin what life she has left.
I think this is a breakthrough, Alan. I'm really very proud of you.
Damn, Alan. That's pretty fucked up.
Wow, holy shit. Who knew that Alan Wake, white male writer, would be so effective at creating
It was
straw
nonsense. I
men?
knew I had something. I succeeded in that, and that was all that mattered. What I heard in there wasn't the truth. It was just another toxic mirage. It cut deep, but that made me all the more determined to force myself to snap out of it. I didn't want to be that guy anymore. I had to make myself see the light.
I didn't want to be that guy who takes 21 items to the 21 items or less checkout line.
What a
Ins-
guy.
Instead, I'll take 22 from now on.
Yeah, of course. You might as well. It's not like they're going to kick you out of line when you're already up there.
Alan Wake writes that all 20 items or less lines gain one more item. This is how I will shape the world.
If I were king.
Oh, cool. There go all those supplies.
Yeah, so long.
Thanks, physics. Why are
So
you
long,
always working
batteries.
against me?
You did good.
Holy shit, it's Skyplane.
Every plane is... Nah, you know what? I'm not
No,
getting into this
no, no, it's-
theological debate again.
A debate of faith.
Like, for real. We're never gonna see eye to eye on whether or not Skyplane is just a regular plane, but...
You know, everybody has a different belief. Some people
Skyplane
believe
is not your messiah! I'm leaving, good night!
Some people believe in Skyboat, some in Skytrain, some in Skyplane. But all of them are wrong, for Alan Wake is the true deity.
Ah, yes, of course. He's the Holy Trinity.
That's right. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Writer.
Come far, but
That's
there's
right.
still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the fantasies you have constructed.
Yeah, well, I think I can do that. A lot of the stuff I've seen here is personal and ugly stuff. I'll admit it hurts, but it's not fooling me. I know it's fake.
Good. You are aware. The part of you bent on self-destruction is not. But you must be careful. Just because you know the lies for what they are, that doesn't make the danger any less real.
I'll make it. I don't have any choice.
Here. I cannot come any further, but this will help you on your way.
Thanks, I guess.
I like that even Alan is like, Zane, how much can you really help me?
Right? I mean, you're just another figment.
Hey, let me tell you something, Alan. I know how your mind works. You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in your head. Don't you?
Come on, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I know how it goes. You're a complete failure. I hate you and I'll never forgive you for whatever it was that you did. Am I wrong?
Oh, man.
See? I know you. But Alan, it's all in your head. It is. I love you, and I'm not going anywhere.
Oh.
Wow.
Just like Alan's love for his wife, the lighthouse has reignited.
Just like his love for himself.
Swarming over the landscape, eager to kill. They were coming for Wake, and this time they would get him with sheer numbers.
Well, Angry Alan is correct. There are way too many enemies to fight on our way to the lighthouse, but thankfully we have the Eye of Sauron to take care of it for us.
Thanks, Eye of Sauron.
Thanks. I wish you had more of a prominent role in the Lord of the Rings series. You know, to be fair, Alan doesn't seem to love himself anymore. He seems to have gotten over all of that, what with the whole, like, trying to kill his fictional self thing.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. And he's realized that the person who truly deserves his love is Barry.
Man, I wish that that's how that fake therapy session had ended, is with Alan being like, you're right. I'll leave my wife. She'll be better off that way. Instead, it's just me and Barry from here on out.
I'm gonna love Barry with all my heart.
My tiny black charcoal heart.
That's right. I'm gonna love him like my very own Christmas tree. my little Christmas light berry.
I love that time of the year when you put Christmas presents under the berry.
My favorite part is when the berry is all trimmed and you finally put the angel on top of him.
It's a very spiritual time of year, you know? When writers shape the world with snow.
Ah, yes. When the flakes of pathetic fallacy fall down like feathers.
Like rain that stays mainly on the plain white paper.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I call tears. Thanks, Eye of Sauron.
Yeah.
Wow, what a bro.
I
Come
know.
on, swing around here.
Yeah!
Oh, annihilated.
Remedy was like, I wonder if people understand that this is a pretty video game yet. I know! Let's make this the prettiest lighting effect.
Yeah.
Wow.
God rays forever.
There's a lot of checkpoints in this segment, but dying in this segment is actually kind of a pain in the ass because it only resets you a little bit, but then when you spawn, like 10 enemies spawn around you, and it's like, by the way, the lighthouse is on its way. Hope you survive for the next 30 seconds.
Mash the dodge key, nerd.
Yeah, nerd.
You nerds.
That's what this has all been about, hasn't it been? Just, writers are nerds, and you shouldn't trust them with anything.
Exactly. I'm talking to you, William Gibson.
Not your wife, not your cabin, not your safety railings, nor your ability to swim in 3 jackets. Don't
Not even your
trust
fat,
them.
blue-be-loving guinea pig.
That's right. Don't trust them as far as you can throw them. And in those jackets, you probably can't throw them pretty far.
No, you can barely lift your damn arms.
That's right.
Throw a guinea pig pretty far, though.
Thankfully, though, if they do happen to fall in the water, Barry's life vest will keep them safe.
Exactly.
That's why he wears the thing.
His puffiness will save us.
Yeah, he is the enemy of all things dark. He's covered in, Christmas lights and the headlamp. He's wearing a life vest for the dark water. And finally, after 8 episodes of Alan Wake, we've done it. We have reached the lighthouse from his nightmare.
But I wasn't sure what
Alright.
was going to happen.
Hell yeah. Hopefully the bullshit that happened in the intro doesn't happen again.
Oh. No, we're wiser now. We just got to sit through a Verizon ad before we're allowed to continue. It's
okay.
Like a free-to-play Android game.
Yeah, it's like that patent where, McDonald's would have you stand up and say, McDonald's! On the Xbox Kinect before
That's right.
the game comes
just to
back.
prove that you're paying attention.
That's right. Drag the Alan Wake to the Verizon phone.
Oh, God.
There you go, you've completed the DLC.
Zane,
Click! Well, I'm a
I
Luddite
wasn't
now.
sure what the dark presence had done to him if he couldn't follow, but from now on, I was on my own. Still, he had gotten me this far. I would never have made it by myself. This thing was going to end. It wouldn't be long now.
There's only about 20 minutes left. Don't ask me how I know that.
Wow.
Alan Wake has become so self-aware now that he has transcended this Let's Play.
That's right. It's like he's watching it and we're acting it out.
Wow. It's like he's watching an episode of Mystery Science 3000, except it's like Mystery Science 69 for us.
Of course, yeah. We're all Mike Nelsons with no robots.
That's fine. I'm fine with being Mike Nelson. Sure. He's still funny. I only hope that I'm that funny after 500 years of doing comedy.
That's
Well, there's nothing up here. What a jip.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
there we go.
There it is. I was just looking in the wrong direction the whole time.
Wow, way to look at the vista.
How could I?
Okay, return.
Yep. Return to the top of the lighthouse again. Well, great. We're back where we fucking started.
Oh, good, but maybe we can do things different?
I was surprised by the change of scenery, but not much. I was starting to understand the symbolism, the way the dark place flowed.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
For the record, I was walking across the bridge when I said that. This is not a canon memory.
Oh. Well, not all of us can go back and review our footage. I don't think the bridge looked like that.
No. You might have done some reconstruction.
I think, Hey!
Hey, Al. Feeling kinda depressed here.
What?
So Zane's your new buddy now. I feel abandoned.
This is ridiculous. You're not even real.
That doesn't mean I don't have any feelings.
Yeah, but what if I imagine you have the feeling of being chill with this, Barry?
I was gonna say, I didn't know you had any feelings. Can you put a price on peace?
Thing is, you need to get all rational here. Abandon your fantasies, right? Well, I kinda hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine. You're abandoned. Bye.
See you later, Barry.
All right. Eat
See you
shit,
when-
Barry.
See you when I get back to the real world. You're gonna love this next segment, Skippy Granola. I've been
Well,
waiting for
Barry.
this for a year and a half.
Pal, what I'm saying is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me.
What? Come
It's
on.
one of those kill your darlings things. But hell, you're used to that, big shot writer. Am I right?
It was in everything. It was even taking a people Wake knew, turning his friends against him. They were all against him.
Oh no. I seem to recall exactly this kind of segment at the end of Dragon's Dogma.
What does it say about
Oh!
this?
Axe Barry!
Oh no, Barry, no!
Here we go! I'm earning the 15%.
No, Barry, no! We're friends!
15%? Barry,
Barry!
please.
Barry, no!
Oh, Barry! Come on, he's putting up a pretty good fight for a little piglet. Alright,
No.
plug him in the face.
It's great that you first make yourself an imaginary friend, and then you can't even get along with that guy. People skills, Al! You're a mess!
Yeah,
Well-
but like, kill your darlings, man.
Yeah, this game has given us quite an opportunity to master our people skills, thanks a lot. Yeah, Hartman,
Hartman, okay, I mean, this is fine. I'm okay with this.
finally we get to shoot Hartman.
Wow, I can't believe that friggin' Barry is the final boss.
I know! Barry is the final boss of Alan Wake! I literally have a hard time comprehending what I'm seeing!
Who knew that our greatest challenge would be our greatest friend?
Ain't that how it always goes?
That's true, man. Why, if I thought of all the times that I've been betrayed by my best friend.
Yeah! Fuck you, Barry! Sorry, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Barry.
Yeah, we didn't mean that, man.
Tornodin, oh no! They've got guitars!
No! Oh, jeez.
I have several lawyers on speed dial because
I'm willing to believe he actually does in the real world, and that's not a joke.
because they make money all the time. Hey, and when you throw a hissy fit, your wife tried to help you with your ego, couldn't take it, and because of that, you almost got me killed a dozen times over. BFF, Al!
I'll have you know that you only almost died once in this Let's Play, thank you very much, Barry.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's better than most people do with their friends.
I've taken very good care of my Barry Gotchi.
Exactly, right? You've cleaned up his poops. You've made sure he's fed.
With coffee?
Why, you've taken better care of Barry throughout this Let's Play than you've taken of me.
I'm sorry. Oh no, Skippy, are you turning on me? Are you turning?
Look,
are you-
I'm just saying, you know, with all your big talk about taking care of Barry and stuff, I've nearly died 4 times in this LP.
Oh,
4
no.
times, man!
Of old age. Damn them for damn technology for getting better and better and allowing humans to have longer lifespans.
That's right. Why, if this
Barry!
were the Middle Ages, we'd never have finished this LP.
I
One
know.
or both of us would be dead of chickenpox.
Barry, no, come on, man. Can't we talk about this?
Come on, dude.
You want that 15% commission? You got it. I'll give it to you one bullet at a time.
Oh, no! Oh, Barry! Oh, he's
Oh.
fine.
What an
He's
anticlimax.
fine. Wow. Turns out there's probably a lot more Barry than we were prepared to handle.
Even one berry is just enough. Any more than that.
I mean, we don't need 3 little piggies.
You have reached 101% berry completion. Congratulations.
I am saturated with berry right now.
Just dripping with berry.
Like, seriously, any more berry and it would just, like, collect in a gritty syrup at the bottom of the cup. Oh, fast berry. I was not prepared for fast berry.
I know, especially with his weight.
Surprisingly spry for a round guy.
I know. That's my favorite song by The Offspring.
Pretty spry for a round guy?
Yeah.
That's great.
Give it to me, Barry.
Hey, Al! Hey, Al!
Oh man, and the little preview image I made for the table of contents is gonna give this away too, because it's Barry with an axe.
Of course.
Oh, I'm so sorry it had to be this way, Barry. I'll buy you lots of ice cream cones and milkshakes in the real world.
I'll buy you a cornetto.
That's right.
You little dumpling.
Ah.
Pudding cup. All right, honey, I'm home.
My cabin.
Hello, my crazy id. Are you home?
Why is this happening to me? It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark. Why is this happening to me? Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again. But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible. It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
Have you ever heard of Stephen King?
Oh man, finally, Alan Wake is gonna write the Dark Tower series.
Well, Skippy, we did it.
Hey, we did it. I can't believe that we reached the end.
I know. It feels like we've spent decades doing this LP.
I have. The best years of my life are gone. I'm now gray and withered.
Ah, that's fine. We can go to the old folks' home together like Thor and Odin and rant about the good old days when we used to play power metal and stab our eyes out or whatever.
Put on my favorite song, would you?
Okay. Coconut, huh? Number 6 on the jukebox?
That's right. Just give it
That's
a good whack.
The credits song for this is, once again, David Bowie, but I'm gonna replace it with something else. I don't know what else, actually. I don't know what to replace this song with, but I'll figure something else out.
Coconut, obviously.
It might be Coconut. I might put Coconut as the credits song. I don't know. That might be what this LP needs, is the full version of Coconut. Number 6 on the jukebox.
Number 6 on the jukebox, man.
I guess I could play the Old Gods of Asgard song that wasn't in the game. There was a third Old Gods of Asgard song for this game that appears in Alan Wake's American Nightmare very briefly. I might put that in here.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Sam Lake. What a wonderful story.
You did all right, Sam Lake.
Now you may rest. Literally.
You've earned it.
You can retire now.
Yeah.
We
I wonder
did it!
what Remedy's gonna do next.
I don't know. That's the crazy thing, right? Is they were developing Alan Wake 2 and Quantum Break at the same time, but then they put a hold on Alan Wake 2 for a couple of different reasons, and they used the technology to make Quantum Break. And so that makes me wonder, are they going to go back to Alan Wake?
What if the whole thing is actually going to be a trilogy that culminates in an Avengers-like team-up between Max Payne and Alan Wake and Quantum Break?
That would be pretty great. That would be pretty dope. I would like
Right?
that.
Yeah, like Sam Lake reprising his role as Max Payne. You know, the good Max Payne.
That's
Not
right.
Max
Yeah.
Payne. Max Payne
Oh.
3 was
Oh.
I mean, it was good, but it wasn't Max Payne.
I mean, it was James McCaffrey. He is Max Payne.
It's true.
He literally is Max Payne. He's the real life Max Payne, where Max
Oh my
Payne
God.
as Sam Lake is the dark place Max Payne.
Yes. Okay. That makes a lot of.
The REU, the Remedy Extended
Oh,
Universe.
son of a shit! Did we just make up a fan theory? No. No more.
I actually am Max Payne's father, and he is Alan Wake's father.
Yeah, that's right.
They both together are the father of Quentin Break.
Yeah, but I'm also actually Max Payne's son. So that makes me your grandchild, and then Alan Wake is. Oh, hold on.
No, it's fine. Just pull up a cork board and start threading the red string through it. You'll have yourself a theory eventually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
With enough red string, you can prove anything.
that's what I've heard. That's what BioShock taught me.
That's right.
Yeah.
What an interesting choice for a credit song.
It is very interesting. I'm not quite sure why they chose it.
No, it's weird.
I suppose it does fit like the out there nature of the dark place, maybe something like that.
Like, I suppose.
Like
but
maybe in this situation, Major Tom represents Alan, like going further out into the dark, never to return, getting
maybe
lost
Major
in the dark
Tom
place.
is Thomas Zane.
Ah, clever. I mean, that would make sense. But what place would he have in the story if that were the case?
Ah, well, maybe. No, I'm not good at this.
Maybe they just chose it because they liked the song.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
Just we need a quirky choice. So
That's
let's
right.
make this quirky choice.
Hey, one of the people in the chat on the private recording stream we're doing right now, $5 a month on my Patreon to join, says that space is very dark.
Ah, right.
There you go.
Yeah. It's good.
I'm just gonna censor that whole sentence. It's just gonna be one long bleep followed by space is very dark.
Nobody will ever know that you were pointing out that you have a Patreon and you could get some very good benefits for a very modest monthly contribution.
That's right. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to talk about it. It's a very small fee for very fun rewards, but you're not allowed to talk about it.
Absolutely. You know, we can't talk about how it's probably okay to financially support one of your favorite Let's Players.
I know.
In exchange for exclusive content.
I know. I can't believe how not okay it is to say these things.
Sure can't. You better not. That's fucked up. It's fucked up, man.
Oh man, so that's it for Alan Wake. Finally, we have reached the end of the line, and I am so satisfied with how this Let's Play turned out.
I think it went okay. I know you were a little leery about, bringing on a, shall we say, undisciplined co-commentator with...
Was I?
I mean, initially you were like, well, maybe I wanted this to be a little bit more of a serious thing, preserve the preserve the atmosphere of the game.
That's fair. I did say that way back in
I'm
1985.
like, well, baby, you picked the wrong man.
Well, that's the thing, right? This game does have a lot of atmosphere to go around, but if people want that, they could just watch the cut commentary versions. That's,
Exactly.
You know, look at all those people whose name is for some reason Filter.
They need a lot of, like, human filters to... Actually, I've been thinking of hiring a human pop filter.
That's
just
right.
to stand between me and my mic.
Stand between you and your mic and keep you from recording anything, you mean?
Absolutely. I talk into a person's belly, and none of this ever hits the internet. It's perfect.
That's what you've been doing this whole time, actually. Your audio is gonna sound like this, but it's okay. I can edit it in post.
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't you say hi to the people, Gus? Oh, he's shy.
Gus is actually a giant guinea pig, a human-sized guinea pig.
Giant Gus the guinea pig. He's all like, "Oh, what's up? You better feed me a bluebee, sir. Otherwise, I'm gonna start making fart noises in your microphone."
You know what they say about giant guinea pigs? Giant bluebies.
Oh my God! Seriously. A very strange guy. Very. Why is it okay for people to get weird about their cats, but I start talking about my damn guinea pigs, and people are like, "Oh, okay."
That's a good question, man. That's
weird,
a good question.
Man. Double standards. I'm living in the true dark place.
Some people are cat people. Skippy Granola is a guinea pig person.
There we go.
That's just how it is.
All right, so let's talk about our thoughts on the game here now that everybody's probably fucked off.
I love Alan Wake. Alan Wake is definitely up there among my favorite video games. Like, I love this game. It's so creative, and it's a well-written game. It is a well-written game that has a twisty, turny story that will make your head go, huh? And it's got Barry.
It's got Barry. It was nice to revisit it because I played through this when it came out on the Xbox.
Oh
yonks and yonks ago, and never really went back to it since. Never played the DLCs or anything, but holy crap, man, those DLCs.
I know, they were exciting. They were very exciting.
Like, the writer is, I think, a better ending.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like I said at the end of the main game. The main game ends on a cliffhanger, and then the first DLC ends on a cliffhanger for the second DLC, and the second DLC ends on a cliffhanger for whatever they're making next. Yeah. Which happened to be American Nightmare. They thought it was going to be Alan Wake 2, but either way, it ends on another cliffhanger, but it's a more satisfying cliffhanger than, well, Alan's just crazy forever.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Because, like, the first ending is, like, Alan needed to stay there forever to sustain the dark place?
Yeah, kinda. Like, he became the new, Zane, kinda.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's kind of the problem that he's facing, right? Is that he needs to get out of the dark place, but if he does, there will be nobody to contain it until the next sucker comes along, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So he's got to deal with both that and escaping.
Yeah, which is, I guess, kind of the subject of American Nightmare.
It sort of is, because now, they mentioned very briefly, they mentioned Mr. Scratch, the Alan Wake with the $10 smile. He is prominent in American Nightmare. He was not just mentioned because they needed to have Alan return to the real world in some form. American Nightmare is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a little bit of time before we do American Nightmare because I have a lot on my LP plate, my L plate right now.
Your Let's Plate.
My Let's Plate, but we definitely are going to do it, and it will be lots of fun. American Nightmare is shorter than this game, but it is also very good, story-wise and, the rest-wise.
Yeah. We get to see Alan in different clothes.
That's right. He's wearing 2.5 less jackets.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love Alan Wake. I will. This game will always have like a special place in my heart, my arteries, like a good cheeseburger.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is a great time to revisit it too, because as I mentioned in the thread, Alan Wake lost the licensing deal for all of the music, and instead of patching out all of the music from every copy of the game on all of the platforms, they just pulled it from the stores. And so the only way to play this game now is to buy it secondhand on consoles. You can't buy it on Steam anymore, you can't buy it on Amazon or get a copy shipped to you. The only way to experience Alan Wake now is from Let's Plays like this one, and from buying it secondhand unless you already own it.
Exactly.
And so I think this Let's Play serves as a great, like like a fucking old Western period piece. Alan Wake is like a part of horror game history. It incorporates the narrative into the gameplay and the story, like in a way that a lot of video games don't do, because they're too scared to try it for fear of warding people away. Alan Wake was not afraid of that, and I think it deserves to be commended for that.
What we've done is we've preserved a piece of video game history here on YouTube.com so that future generations can enjoy our primitive graphics and
That's
our
right.
grasp of narrative.
Oh, so someone in the chat is correct. You could pirate the game, and
Yes.
I actually recommend you do that so that you can have the eye patch. Go pirate Alan Wake.
Absolutely.
Stick it to big publishers. Go pirate Alan Wake.
Stick it to the music industry.
Remedy's not going to get any more money for it anyway. Also, the voice of Tor's name is Lloyd Floyd.
Nice.
That's pretty fucking great. Oh, man. So with that, with our thoughts on Alan Wake spilled forth onto the internet like milk on a table, I think we'll call it a day.
That's it, man.
That's all she wrote, everybody. Or all he wrote, as it were. Heh.
Yep. The writer.
Because I was written to life by Alan Wake, actually.
Yes, absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
C. Jacobs will return in his next adventure.
That's right. Who knows what I'm doing next? It's definitely not Silent Hill 2.
Oh, it's Silent Hill 2? Nice.
Ah, how'd you guess?
Ah, frig. I'm wise to your tricks after, like, what, 20 episodes? I don't know how many we've done. A lot.
Thought you were gonna say 20 years. Thought you were gonna bring it full circle right at the end.
What's that? Sorry, I've got dementia now on account of being so old.
Thanks for joining me, Skippy. I'm glad to
Hey.
have you on for this adventure.
Thank you. It's been my delight.
That's right. It's been a lot of fun for both of us. Not for Alan, though.
Nah, it's been kind of a rough ride for old Wakey Poo.
That's right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in American Nightmare.
So long, biscuits.